Hey, how you doing there today? So this is an informative video, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a financial expert, and I don't quite, or I may not quite have all the pieces. All right, but I think this is a cautionary tale for all people, maybe that are uh, maybe investors, or if you wealthy, or you're, I don't know, if you aspire to be wealthy, chasing goals and all that. Okay, I know that. Look, it takes money to run things. Some people, even myself, I look at probably retiring early. Okay, while I still have energy. I don't want to be one of the old cats or whatever that be retired and I can't barely move. All right, I know that some people, they not like that nice things. I've been there. Okay, but this is a wake up call for everybody. Okay, that if you put wealth, again, idols, uh, and just you're not doing the right thing, okay, on a pedestal. But that's what idolatry is going to lead to, because you get so, I don't know, focused on these things that you don't do the right thing. You get to where you don't care, and when you get to a certain, I think, a point or status in life, you don't even look at the carnage that you create from below. All right, you look at things in terms of dollars and cents. So let's get started. There's a scripture I read. This had caused me to go to the scriptures this morning. I read one in Psalm 16, chapter and 4th verse, saying that death will come, all right, to those who uh, put idolatry on a pedestal. God is saying this, or the Most High. I will pour of liberation of blood on those who worship money and idols. So that's a very, very powerful scripture, because you can have wealth and so forth, all right, but you may not have a lot of peace, okay? That being said, all right, this guy, Sam Bankman-Fried, I don't know a whole lot about him, but I've been following up on this story all day yesterday, all right? And I just had this call in to make a video about it. He's a 30-year-old young man, very ingenuitive man, I got to tell you, that built his wealth up to $16 billion, okay, with this FTX cryptocurrency. Now, FTX is what this actually is a exchange traded fund, okay? They call it ETF if you're not familiar with the stock market and so forth, all right? I know a little bit, I've been learning a little bit about this more recently, but I had some FTX and didn't even know it. All right, I've been investing in the stock market for about like six years or so. I got about, maybe, I don't know, 13, 14 years of investing and so forth, bonds in the TSA program in the military when I was there. So yeah, ETF is basically like a bunch of companies that may come together and they form their own little stock. Okay, that's how they do that. This FTX was about 125 or 27 companies that were involved in this stock, and Sam Bankman-Fried was kind of like the mover and the shaker, the CEO, okay, to oversee all this stuff. Again, built himself up to an immense wealth, all right, but now this company, all right, it's like I say, the blood is pouring down, okay, on this company, all right. The clamps have came down, and now the company's went bankrupt. Just a month ago, this guy's was worth 16 billion. Now he's worth negative 650 million. See, that's how quick you can lose your wealth. He who giveth, he who taketh away. All right, and also, what's her name? Nagaki Osaka, Shaq, Steph Curry, Charles Barkley is supposed to be some high-profile athletes are also going to be sued for false advertisement of this company. All right, so basically, it was looked upon as from the government now as a Ponzi scheme. Okay, this guy Sam Bankman-Freid, this guy's looking at some potential major time. All right, it's kind of like Enron 2.0. Y'all remember back in the day when they had that little Enron scandal? Okay, so basically, the culprit of all this was there were a group of investors or a group of, how can I say, gatekeepers in this company, FTX. And there was people investing, putting their hard-earned savings, all right, putting a chunk of their life savings in this company. And this company, Bankman-Freid, and also these gatekeepers were doing some things dubious and unethical. They were taking that money and funding it, leveraging it either themselves or funding that money into these little sidebar projects, okay, real estate, all right, or other personal means and so forth, okay, so misappropriating the funds, all right. So I guess the word got out to some maybe investors. The government ended up hearing about it, and this guy's got to testify now in Congress, all right. So things are not really looking good for this guy, but this is for the cryptocurrency, because it's being treated as a ETF cryptocurrency. This makes the whole industry look bad now. All right, the cryptocurrency field just crashed. Okay, you see Bitcoin is probably down to about, I think, 15 or 16,000 now. It was what, 60,000 a year ago. All right. So what's going to happen is they call it the SEC, the Exchange Commission, where they deal with commerce and also the stock market and all that. They're going to put regulations on things like blockchain and these cryptocurrencies. And I think they were looking for a reason to do that for quite some time. But this is like the perfect front man, okay, or like a Trojan horse. They're going to use this man here, Sam Bankman-Freid, to be able to throw out these changes and all that, and maybe the changes are for the better, okay. But what it does is I think, in my professional opinion, is it makes investors think, okay, all these cryptocurrencies like that, well, really, in the end of the day, they're all like MLM, what they call multi-level marketing schemes anyway, all right, where people put money into a pool and then they're able to make a cryptocurrency, okay, that at the time is not controlled by the government, but what it's going to do is going to cause more control, government regulation and control of these cryptocurrencies. This is not good, okay? And again, I think, in closing, that this is a wake-up call, that if anybody don't think that this could happen to you, and I think this with Bankman-Freid thought that it could not happen to him, and now he's coming down on indictment and investigation now, and he says that he doesn't have an idea what's going on. So basically, it says that he doesn't know what he's doing for somebody to be a CEO, which he's no longer the CEO now. Okay, but this is a wake up call. All right, that anybody that don't think that they can't get caught, and many people are going to get away for it. Yeah, they can get caught. Okay, you can get caught. So I think this is a very humbling experience. It should be for everybody, all right, that knows about this incident, okay? Even if you don't know, all right, I'm telling you right now, okay? So let me leave it at that. I appreciate your time here. I want to go work out, all right? You can look at this video for yourself. I got the information from MSNBC, Bloomberg, Dr. Boyce. Actually, I saw it on this channel initially. And I may do a separate video on those athletes and so forth, okay? Yahoo Finance. Go see it for yourself. If there's anything that I left out, please be sure to let me know, okay? Again, I'm not a financial expert. And like, subscribe, share, and let me know your thoughts on this video.